The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll be watching the Utah Jazz playing against the Lakers in Los Angeles. Taking a look at the Lakers, they're looking to come out strong and make their mark early. They have to look at this game as a great opportunity to do just that. And guys, last season, we saw the emergence of Gobert and Favors for the Jazz. Both were just phenomenal down the stretch, and Utah really played well after the All-Star break. Can they be the best defensive big man tandem in the league, Jet?
I tell you, this is like deja vu. It seems like option of size and length is hard to score. I mean, they're a difficult team, but they did it at the end of the season when teams take the foot off the gas. They have to do it now when the lights are bright.
You know, both were top 15 in the league in blocks per game last year. Now I want to see one of them become a prolific MF scorer.
What's MF?
MF stands for most frequently.
Of
I mean,
course.
he's got to dominate both ends of the court.
Thank you for the clarification on the MF. That's awesome. And you know what, Gobert, highlight reel guy. He'll come up with some jaw-dropping stuff.
Yeah, I mean,
from
these guys are young, athletic, and hard to guard.
Ernie, rawr.
What's
You know
that mean?
That's my Gobert sound. Get it? Rawr.
Gobert.
Rawr.
I caught it.
Yeah, I wish I didn't. Here's Kevin Harlan.
And now your Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. At center, standing 7'2", number 17.
We're going to take it to him. You guys ready? We're going to take it to him.
At power forward, standing 6'9", number 9.
Take it to him. You guys ready?
At the point, standing 6'5", number 6.
We're going to take it to him. You guys.
At the other guard position, standing 6'5", number 1. D'Angelo Russell. At guard, there's number 21, 6'6" from Woburn High School.
We're going to take it to him. You guys ready? We're going to take it to him. Let's go.
We have the Jazz as the road team for today's Western Conference matchup. Sit back and enjoy this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan to call the game with our analysts Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony.
Boys, nice night.
And the Jazz start out with the ball. Favors dishes to Hood. There's the pass to Mack. Just 5 on the clock. There's the three. No good. And the Lakers going the other way now. And one feels bad for the way Julius Randle's career started. I was there that night. First game of the season, 7th pick out of Kentucky in the 2014 draft. Suited up for one game, broke his right leg 14 minutes in. And the guy that comforted him the most, I recall very vividly, Kobe Bryant stayed with him the entire time when he was really in shock on the floor.
He was, and unfortunately, for so many reasons. For one, he had really been progressing in the summer league, and the Lakers obviously had high hopes for him. And when he went down, that was the start of the rest of the ship kind of going down with it.
The starters for the Utah Jazz. The forwards are Hayward and Favors. Shelvin Mack is out there with Hood, and it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. Here's Mack. Roy Hibbert picking up that last basket. And Favors kicks to Mack. To the wing right side. Hood hands it from downtown. Hood's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And, you know, going back to Randall's rookie year, his troubles really started during medical checkups before the draft. They found a foot injury dating back to high school. The 5th metatarsal had been broken, which may be why he fell a few spots in the draft.
Utah has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Mack, defended by Bryant. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
There's the pick. Here's Mack, 6 on the shot clock, to the paint, off the pick, and that one goes long.
And talking about Randall's rookie injury, the Lakers were going to let him play through the foot. But once he broke the leg, they did season-ending surgery on the foot as well. Hopefully, now he can just stay healthy and get to play the game he loves.
Here is Hayward after D'Angelo Russell's bucket. Favors passes to Gobert. Ryan against Hayward. Here's Favors. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking it down.
And it's Bryant in the corner. Rebound, Utah.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
And Mack kicks to Hood. To the middle, and he slams it one-handed.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in issue.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
Bryant has the open look, and the shot falls short this time. Jazz leading by 5. Hayward dishes to Mack. Out to the wing, pulls it up, and Utah again with the bucket.
Boy, I tell you, I thought the Jazz had a big year last season. Looked much tougher than before. The big part of that is how Coach Quinn Snyder helped the team grow. I mean, he looked like a perfect fit in his first year with the franchise.
We were mentioning the Jazz, and they grew last year under Coach Quinn Snyder in his first year. You know, Greg, he did the same thing with teams when he was a coach in the D-League.
That's a great point, Kevin. And beyond the growth that the Jazz showed, I think everyone in Utah was pleased with the style of play. I mean, Coach Snyder's got the team back to playing hard defense and really grinding out wins.
So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Lyles checked in for Gobert. Trevor Booker comes in for Derek Favors. Alec Burks checked in for Hood. And it's Dante Exum in for Mack. 1:41 left here in the first quarter. Huertas passes to Bryant. He feeds it to Bass. Count that one.
Kobe doing a great job being a playmaker on that one.
There's 1:26 left in the first quarter of the game. Now let's go over to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with head coach Byron Scott.
Kevin, I talked to him about the shot blocking they're certain to face in this matchup. He's certainly cognizant of it, and he told me this. If we can play a little more up-tempo and score before their bigs can recover, that will help. Also, getting them on the move in the half court, whether with ball movement or screens, will also serve us well. Kevin, if they can execute, they'll have some success.
Thanks for getting back to us on that report, Doris. Guys?
You know, they obviously spent the brunt of their time preparing for this game by coming up with ways to attack that vaunted defense.
Attack being the operative word, all in caps. I mean, it has to be an active, assertive approach they use. They can't sit back and be passive.
And the Lakers with possession here. After the basket by Utah. Rebounded by Exum.
The spin freed him up, but he just couldn't follow through with the shot.
Burks can't get it to go. Lakers trail by 4. Left side, Bryant. And stolen by Hayward. And now Hayward pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And he gets it to go. Hayward's got his first basket.
And really just straight to the basket with a full head of steam.
Well, if you're going to throw it down, make sure you throw it down with force.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Jazz lead by 6. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. Kobe Bryant dealing with the wear and tear of decades in the league. He talks about how he remains effective. Well, at Kobe's age and with the 2 years worth of injuries, is coming back for him just a matter of Greg adjustments? Or is that another way of saying he has to limit everyone's expectation, including his own?
You know what? When it comes to Kobe Bryant, history has shown that the normal rules just don't apply. I think it's the rest of the league that's going to have to adjust to a well-rested and still very lethal right now.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And taking a look at the Jazz performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Just the way they've been able to pound that backboard. I think that's been the difference.
Establishment of a good low-post presence, a big part of the success.
Well, a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So on the floor for Utah, Exum and Hood are the young guard tandem. Favors and Gobert are the shot-blocking duo inside. And it's Ingles in at the 3 spot. Exum kicks to Favors. Favors with the screen. And Utah, another 3.
You can't afford to give him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Hibbert with the screen. Williams outside. Can't get it to go. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Well, what a second half of the season it was for the Jazz. After the All-Star break, they went on a rampage.
And the catalyst for that was the defense. I mean, very few opponents got to triple digits against the Jazz after the All-Star break.
Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Hibbert with the screen for Russell. Offensive rebound. And then Hibbert with the dunk.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback.
Yeah, and if you look at it, had they been converting those second chances all along instead of waiting until now, who knows?
And who has been a greater enigma than Roy Hibbert, a guy who can look like an all-star Clark one game and an undrafted free agent the next?
Yeah, it's pretty amazing the kind of swings Roy has had. He's been really good at times. Sometimes he gets in his own way with overthinking things, but I think he's got everything he needs to be an upper-tier center, upper echelon center. Just has lacked consistency the last year or two.
Julius Randle's checked in for Larry Nance. The Jazz making a switch here. Jazz leading by 5.
And on the topic of Hibbert, he was an enigma in college, had a very encouraging junior season, looked like a future lottery pick, and then that uninspiring senior season, which kind of dropped his draft stock considerably.
Hood, and he gets the shot to fall after coming off the pick. Hood's got the lead up to 7 now for the Jazz. Hibbert with a screen for Russell. Down low. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
You know, going back to Hibbert, last season was a perfect example of what we're talking about in terms of consistency. One game he puts up 22 and 8, the next game 2 and 1. But you know, every team in the league would like to be in the Roy Hibbert game once the light finally goes on and stays on. Consistency, the challenge for Hibbert.
Lakers shooting their first free throws of the game.
And guys, looking at Roy Hibbert, just a mountain of a man, listed these days at about 7'2", 290 pounds, with a wingspan of a pterodactyl. I mean, a true game changer inside when he's motivated and on his game.
And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. Well, talking about Roy Hibbert, he doesn't just have size. He has a strong lower body, too. Very hard. And you know this, Spark. You worked for the organization. You saw it firsthand. Very hard to back that guy down in the post.
Yeah, and for years he's worked on ways to complement that size with improved training and footwork, even indulging in MMA one offseason. I tell you what, he'd be one scary super heavyweight if he went the full distance in MMA.
Agreed. The Jazz shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
For the Jazz, Lyle comes in for Gobert. And Shelvin Max subbed in for Rodney Hood. He hits both from the stripe. Lakers trail by 9. Here's Wirtz. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. 5 points in the game.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
There's a good screen. Pass to Wiles. Shot clock at 5. That shot is no good. And he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Passes it to Wirtz. Feeds it to Clarkson. There's the dish to Randall. Rebound, Utah. Favors got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Mack, no luck. LA's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. On occasions last year, the Lakers were all right on offense. Other times, they were just stagnant. There was just no motion, nothing going on.
That's a great point. And their ball movement could use some work. A lot of ISOs last season, and it killed a lot of the flow the team had in the half court.
With the ball. Wyatt so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. The 17-footer. It's hauled in by Lyles.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
6 to shoot. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Julius Randle picks one up.
A lot of NBA teams have been outright buying developmental league teams. I mean, the Jazz did that last season. They purchased the Idaho Stampede last March, and we see more and more of that happening. One-on-one affiliations between D-League teams and NBA teams.
Free throw, good, Booker. Well, last year the Jazz acquired the Stampede from the D-League. It makes sense. They'll have a designated place now to develop Greg all their young talent.
And Kevin, it's really a key for the Jazz to have those extra minutes available for all those young talents to get an opportunity to get confidence, but also to learn your system. I think more and more NBA teams will follow this route of buying D-League teams.
Kobe against it. By Randall. Dishes it to Bryant. Here's the floater. And the shot is good. Kobe's got his first basket.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Hayward dishes to Mack. They set the pick. Utah needs to get off a shot here for 3. Hayward, offensive rebound.
He does not play the score. I mean, he's going to continue to work his tail off on the glass and make plays just like that.
And that concludes the first half. It's the Jazz ending the second quarter on a 14-6 run. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Ernie Johnson along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Utah finds themselves ahead after 2 quarters. They are leading by 12. Shaq, let's get your opinion on their game so far.
The field goal percentage was off the Chisnarts, Ernie. Let me rewind it. The field goal percentage was off the charts, Ernie. It was well planned, well executed. They took very few bad shots, and that needs to be the focus from here on out. More smart basketball, don't try to do too much, and open the door for a comeback.
And over to Kenny, your takeaway on the Lakers.
Their inaccuracy from behind the arc was brutal. Shot selection, I didn't see any. The perimeter offense they're running, you could scrap that. They need to get back to the basics. Pound it inside, more pick and roll. Try to pick up some easy buckets in transition.
And now, folks, it's just about time for the third quarter to begin. We will see you after the final buzzer.
We're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. Without question, Rodney Hood displaying his skills today.
Yeah, he's played just a smart game overall offensively, looking for and finding the gaps in the defense, and also terrific shot selection.
Greg, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient as an offensive player. Fully on display there with him.
Lakers trail by 12.
And a lot of teams are looking for coaches that embrace analytics and look at data-driven approaches. Coach Scott is not one of those guys. He's an old-school coach who goes with his own perception.
Kobe and Randall, the forward duo. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Russell. And it's Hibbert in at the center position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Bryant hits the outside fadeaway. And former coach of the year, Byron Scott, now with the Lakers. And as you said, Greg, he's not an analytics guy. And Clark, I think he's a guy that the eye test for him is huge.
Yeah, he feels a lot. Terrific communicator and storyteller. Great experience as a player and as a champion. And I think that all is evident in his coaching style.
Here's Russell. No good. So Utah will take it the other way.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Shot clock at 6. The shot. Good. Gets the bucket. Hood's got the lead up to 14 now for the Jazz.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And in an era where so many guys take the money and run, Gordon Hayward did the best he could to live up to his new contract. Clark last year, a 4-year max deal signed heading into last season.
Yeah, and the way max contracts work nowadays, even the upper mid-tier guys are getting them. A trend that will probably continue, at least in the near future. I don't like it, though. There are only a small number of guys that are really max contract players in the NBA.
And the Lakers with some changes. Nance comes in for Julius Randle. And it's Williams in for Clarkson. Exum, he's checked in for Utah. Now, here is Russell.
Kobe!
Rebound, Utah.
And when you get back to Hayward, last year his points per game were way up. But really impressive, his shooting percentages. Were way up. That's a big step forward, I believe, in his development.
Kobe sets the pick for Russell. Again, Russell missing.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
You know, on the topic of whether Hayward is a true max prospect, he did some things last year to at least argue that he is. He was stronger, a lot more aggressive going to the rim. His defense improved, too. He'll need another year of development like that to silence the doubters.
He's off on the first.
You know, as I watched Derek Favors last season, he continued to develop his offense. He was a big, unpolished athlete coming into the league, had some conditioning problems, but now it seems like he's on track to be a force as a power forward.
Good on the second free throw. Talking about Derek Favors, his points per game average went up last season, as it has done in each of his 6 seasons in the league. He's an ascending player.
He is, definitely refined his moves down on the blocks, and he's also become much improved at passing out of the double team, averaging a career high in assists last season as well. The arrow is certainly pointing up for Mr. Favors.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim. Kobe Bryant, great all-around player. I mean, if there's one thing people don't talk about, it's his passing. He's 4th overall in assists amongst active players.
And Utah making a change here. Burks is checked in. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Exum passes to Favors. At the top of the key, Gobert. Gobert with a screen on Williams. 4 on the clock. Here's Burks. The Jazz again can't hit it. And going back to Kobe Bryant, guys, he had to learn the same thing that Michael Jordan had to learn on his own. To win championships, you have to trust your teammates and not take everything upon yourself.
Yeah, Kobe learned from the best and played with some of the best. So you can't ask for a better way to spend a career.
Exum kicks to Favors, and the shot is good. Favors got 7 points in the game.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Here's Wirtz. He has 5. They set the screen. No good on the triple.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And the Lakers making a change here. Pass is checked in. Then for the Jazz, Lyle comes in for Rudy Gobert, and it's Trevor Booker in for Derek Favors.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
Exum kicks to Booker. It's stolen by Bass. Here's Wirtz. Pass to Williams. Here's Bass. Los Angeles with another miss. Jazz leading by 14. Inside and out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Randall's checked in for Los Angeles. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Lou Williams. The Jazz making a switch here. .32 seconds left here in the third quarter. Mr. Randall. Bass with the screen. Randall dishes to Clarkson. And the pass to Wirtz. The Lakers rebound. Second chance shot. The shot by Clarkson, no good.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
With 1 on the clock. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Jazz out in front. They lead by 14. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. Welcome back as we get ready to start. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Jazz leading by 14. So on the floor for Utah. Favors and Gobert, the shot-blocking duo inside. Shelvin Mack is out there with Hood, and it's Burks in at the 3. Gobert with a screen on Russell. And Mack kicks to Favors. Rebounded by the Lakers. Nance has got 5 rebounds tonight. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
And the foul on Alec Burks. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Ryan is checked in for Larry Nance. And Utah with a change here, too. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Alec Burks.
Man, that was not an easy shot right there. I mean, he had to get it off over a much taller defender.
Yeah, he needed to add just a little more loft on that one because of the size mismatch, and he did it perfectly.
Favors sets the pick for Gobert. He kicks it to Hood. Favors with the screen. Just 5 on the clock. With the shot. Hits the front of the rim and out.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Russell passes to Hibbert. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Hibbert's got it back down to single digits for the Lakers.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Here's Mack. Hayward on the wing. He dishes it to Favors. From 10 feet out, again, Favors missing.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
The drive by Russell. Gobert with the block.
They've been the glass eaters today, guys. A ton of effort out of them down low.
It's been a difference maker for them in this game. That's what's put them in front.
Favors with a screen on Russell. Here's Hood. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Bryant, shot no good. And Utah the other way now. 17 points was their biggest margin.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Mad dishes to Favors. Here's Hood. He's covered by Clarkson. Hood kicks to Matt. Another miss by Utah. Lakers trail by 9. Outside, Kobe unloads from 13. Gets the bucket.
There's been a change in his game compared to what we saw in the first half. I mean, he's scoring with a lot of confidence now.
Burke has some information for us, Doris.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Quinn Snyder was saying to his team. He was absolutely adamant, saying, don't let them off the hook. Let's keep our foot on the pedal and keep doing the things that have gotten us here this far. We're almost home.
And thank you for that, Doris. Exum, he's checked in for the Jazz. Hood, the pass to Gobert. Shot to stop the drop.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Here's Russell. Outside, Kobe. Back to Russell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper.
He's giving them little to nothing at the offensive end. I can't put it any other way.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Gentlemen, Byron Scott had some advice for his team in that last timeout. He made no mistake that their plan was to run their offense through Hibbert. The coach is calling on him to play a big role offense for the rest of this game, to really be one of the key guys for them down the stretch. Gentlemen, some late game adjustments that could prove crucial in the game's closing moments. Kevin, over to you.
All right, Doris, thanks. That free throw good from Hood. Favors with a screen on Bryant. Hayward is in, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Jazz?
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
Yeah, and it doesn't hurt to be on fire from beyond. They have been really good from the three-point line.
And so Favors nails both of them. You know, Clark, the thing you like about Derek Favors is he keeps adding to his game every year. You forget how young he is, too.
That's exactly right. We need a reminder. This guy came into the league very early, right after a year of college. Seems like he's been around forever.
Hood dishes to Exum. Hayward outside. Kicks to Exum. Fires the three. Hibbert pulls it in.
Boy, did they need that rebound. I mean, they have struggled on the boards overall, but still with a chance to win.
Exactly, because they've made enough plays to keep it close. And as a result, they're still in it.
6 to shoot. Let's go. And there's Bryant. That's good on the assist by Hibbert. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now Exum. Favors with a screen on Russell. A nice shot by Exum.
Well, guys, they came in here and really took charge from the opening tip. This is such a tough thing to do for a visiting team. This contest was played on their turn.
And, you know, that's not the way it usually works in the NBA. It's going to be a great win, and you know it's going to be a happy plane ride out of here, for sure.
And that one falls for Bryant. On offense, here are the Jazz. 17 points was their biggest margin. And so it's Utah with the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
And hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Let us take a moment now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game. He notched his season high, and his scoring really seemed to set the tempo for his team tonight.
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys. I'd call his performance economical because there was no wasted opportunities. He took advantage of every good look he got. I mean, everything he put up was going in.
Well, he showed us just how good he can be when he's at the top of his game. And the building was stunned. You saw people leaving early, throwing popcorn, throwing hot dogs, spilling soda. He put on a CSDP, a crowd shut down performance. Man, that's what I'm talking about, Ernie.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night, and we'll see you again soon, but not soon enough.